This is the famous coffee dessert that is driving everyone crazy. Let's start our recipe by putting a liter of water at room temperature here in the pan. I'm also going to put a cup of sugar. Over medium heat we're going to mix well until the sugar dissolves and our water heats up a little. Friends, this dessert is perfect for coffee lovers, but I'm sure everyone will love it. Now that the sugar has dissolved, I will add 4 tablespoons of instant coffee and mix until dissolved. And if you like coffee, leave it below. I love coffee. So I'll know you like it and I'll bring you more recipes with coffee, okay? Here our water has already warmed up well and the coffee has already dissolved, so I'm going to add 24 grams of colorless and unflavored gelatin and I'm going to keep stirring until the gelatin dissolves. Now that our gelatin has completely dissolved, I'm going to turn off the heat and you'll see what we're going to do with this coffee liquid. I'm going to take a glass refractory here that I've already greased with a little oil and I'm going to pour all this liquid inside the refractory. Friends, this is a delicious coffee jelly that I'm sure you've never seen the same, and if you make this recipe you will surely surprise all your family and friends. Now just put it in the fridge until it hardens. Our gelatin is ready, but we haven't finished our recipe yet, friends. Now, with the help of a knife, I'm going to cut this gelatin into cubes, like this. As you can see, this recipe is very easy and practical to make. I'm already finishing cutting our gelatin. It's very firm because we left it in the fridge for 5 hours, is that okay? Now with a spatula I'm going to separate all the gelatin cubes in this way and I'm going to reserve it on the side so we can move on to the next step. Now in a blender I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of instant coffee, 250 milliliters of hot water. I will also put 24 grams of colorless gelatin. Let's cover the blender and beat well. We have already mixed everything very well. Now I will add 400 grams of sour cream, 200 milliliters of warm milk, and I will also put 395 grams of condensed milk. And look how delicious our recipe is getting. Now just cover and mix everything. We've already mixed it very well and the smell of coffee is wonderful. Now in a greased mold with a little oil, I'm going to add some cubes of coffee gelatin that we've reserved in a well-spread way, like this. Now I'm going to pour all the mixture I've just prepared here over the coffee gelatin cubes. Look how delicious it will be. Now I'm going to put the rest of the gelatin cubes over here in a well-spread way again. If you like it, leave your note for this recipe below. Now all you have to do is spread the gelatin cubes very carefully here in our mixture and then just take it to the fridge until it hardens. Our coffee dessert is ready and look how beautiful it turned out. I've already passed a knife around the mold to make it easier to unmold, and now I'm going to unmold it and show you how this delicious recipe turned out. My God! Look how beautiful it turned out. I'm going to take a piece to show you how it looks inside and I'm going to try it. Look how beautiful. It's time to try our recipe. I love coffee and this must be delicious. My God! It turned out wonderful. Make and surprise everyone.